Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of the Groovy Gold Hunter. I have some pay dirt that came in while I was gone and we're going to review it right now. And it is a brand new one and I will show you the brand new one right after the intro. Alright guys, so I took a different route this time. This is the first time I've ever done this. I couldn't find any new pay dirt to review, so I went through the eBay route and I found this stuff right here, and it is called Paystreak Prospecting. I think I paid 30 something dollars for it. I can't remember. I have to look after I do the review, but somewhere around $30 range. No guarantees. Did not guarantee. It just guaranteed gold. Did not guarantee any amount of gold. So he double bagged it with 2 post office bags, and then when I opened that up, it's in a Ziploc bag, and then when I open this Ziploc bag up, it is in another Ziploc bag. He bagged it pretty well, he or she. It does say 2.5 pounds on the bag, so I'm assuming that's how much the weight was on the pay dirt alone. I'm going to get a bowl and then we'll pour it in, and yeah, we'll see what we got. Here's the pay dirt. Unzip it, open it up, and the first thing that I notice is it is dry. I like dry. It means we don't have to wet classify it or let it dry. Very, very dry stuff. So there's the pay dirt. Right there. Looks like pay dirt. Looks like it come from a river. I even see a piece of quartz right there. Look at that. That's a nice piece of quartz too. Get the classifying. There is not a whole lot, but some bigger rocks. So we'll go ahead and we'll classify it down to an 1/8 inch. And I'll use my big classifier for that. Yeah, it looks like natural river rock and stuff you'd find in a creek. Obviously there's quartz in there, and that's pretty common for pay dirt. A little dusty. You know what? I said I didn't think I'd need a 1/4 inch. But just for the sake of the video, let's go ahead and do a 1/4 inch, because there's a lot more bigger rocks in there than I thought there would be. Pour this into a bowl. I'm not expecting to find any gold in this. I just wanted to classify it down a little bit better than that. So there's my 1/4 inch. I'll dump that in there. This is obviously my 1/8 inch that I just done as well. I probably could have just classified this down to 20. Probably didn't need to do 10, but I already started it, so I might as well finish it. So let's go ahead and finish this up. Okie dokie, so here are the bowls, and we'll start with the 1/4 inch, followed by the 1/8 inch. Then we have the +10 mesh, we have the +20, then we have the +40 -20, and then this is everything -40 mesh. We're going to start with this big boy right here. We are ready to pan, and we're going to start, like I said, with the 1/4 inch. There it is right there. Stratify it real good. You never know when that big fat nugget's going to be in there. A little bit of organic material right there. But what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to kind of pick through it. And if I see things like that big old piece of quartz, I'm going to take it. I'm going to toss it to the side because I will crush that later. I love finding quartz because I like to crush it and see if I can find any gold in the quartz as well. All right, let's pan it back and see what we got. We don't have anything. I'm just kidding. So there was the 1/4 inch. So now let's go to the 1/8 inch. And we'll do half and half. Not expecting to find anything in here. Some more organic material in there. So let's go ahead and pan this back. And no go. As expected. Let's move on. It's got a lot of organic material, so I'll dump that out. Probably could have done that in 3. That's an awful lot of material. There's a piece of quartz. Yeah, I think I pretty much got rid of all that. So let's pan this back, see what we got. No gold. Yeah, more than anything, I was just curious to see how people did pay dirt on eBay. And I know there's a ton of different companies or people that do it. I'm kind of curious because if I do decide to do pay dirt one day, I'd kind of like to get a feel of how they do it. I can already tell you right now, if I did it, I'd be a lot better than a lot of these companies are. I haven't decided if I want to try to do it or not. If it does well, I won't have enough gold to keep up. And if it doesn't do well, then, you know, I don't want to do all the marketing and buying all the stuff to make the bags and all that for nothing. So I'm going to do the 10 mesh and then I'm going to stop and finish the rest of this tomorrow because it is very late. I'll do half and half. And then we'll get into what I think will actually have gold in it. No, you never know. There might be a piece in here. All right, let's pan this back. Oh, no gold. I can already tell there's no gold in there. Dump the rest of that in there. That's enough. We'll pan this back. Quick tap. And no gold. Again, not a shocker. All right, so that's all I'm going to do tonight. I need to go to bed, wake up tomorrow, and I will finish this. For you guys, it'll just be a snap of the finger. And we're back. Told you I'd be back. So let's get to panning some more. This is my 20 mesh. I'm going to get my old trusty pan out, and we'll just do a little bit at a time. Hopefully there will be some gold. Very easy to pan off. I never did check for magnetic material. I will after this pan. Let's do a little traditional tap. Yeah, no gold in this. Let's continue on. But before I do, let's go ahead and get my magnet. A little bit. I can hear it clicking. Can you all hear it clicking? I can hear it clicking. That's actually a lot of magnetic material right there. I did get all the magnetic material out of there finally. So we'll do that much. And I don't think we're going to see any gold out of this either. Wait a minute. I think I see my first piece, maybe? I saw something that looked shiny and golden. Alright, let's tap it. Start to bring it back. Oh yeah, there it is. Haha, first piece of gold right there. Not a bad size. Not bad at all. There's our first piece right there. Always looks smaller once you get it in the snuffer bottle. Looks big in the pan. So let's do that half and then we'll finish it off. I apologize. I thought, oh my God, my brand new camera went on the fritz, but it was not my camera. My memory card was full. So you lost that part, but I still have it in the pan. Luckily it stopped. There's the piece of gold that I found right there. Give you a close-up of it. We'll finish the rest of the 20 mesh. Ooh, a lot more in there than I thought there would be. That should be enough. Little tap. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh wow. 3 pieces. 3 nice sized pieces too. And I think there's something shiny right there. So I'll repan this again, but look at those 3 big pieces right there. That's awesome. Alright, so we're done with the 20 mesh. So like I said yesterday, I went from 20 to 40 mesh. So this is the 40 mesh. This is where I was expecting to start finding a lot more gold, but I like the fact that I found some in that 20 mesh. That's pretty cool. I'm just getting all the magnetic material off of my magnet. Look at that big old clump of magnetic material right there. That's pretty cool. Magic magnetic box. I could still do it again. Look. Oh no. It fell. It was all magnetic material. I'm not that worried about it. That was weaker magnetic material anyway. Oops. But we will do, it's not a ton of material. We'll do half and half. Just tap it back. Oh yeah, there's the gold. What do we have there? Looks like we got around 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 pieces. Nice flake gold right there. Tap. Oh yeah, look at there. Booyah. More gold. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 more pieces. But there we go. So we're done with the 40 mesh. Now it's on to the last bit. But this is all I've got left, but there is a lot of it. I don't know if I'll find a whole lot in there because so far all I've seen is flakes. I have found a couple pieces of flour gold. Alright, so there's my demagnetized material that we're fixing to pan, but before I do that, there is all the magnet stuff. Trying to separate all the dirt from the magnetic material, and then I'll pan it. So that's all the non-magnetic material that the magnetic material caught. That's why I always like to do it a couple of times to break up that dirt from that magnetic material. And then I will just pan that out to see if I would have missed any gold. And no gold. That's a good thing. Alright, let's get to panning. So we'll start with that much. We'll tap. And let's bring it back. Yeah, there's some gold. Yeah, there's some flour gold. Not a lot, but there is a little bit. There's what we got out of the first batch. There's one microscopic piece right there, and then there's a little bunch of floury and some flaky gold right there. So that was a good amount that I did that last time, so we'll just keep doing that. I do see some. It's over here. There we go in that batch. We got 2, 3, 4 very small flakes and then about 4 or 5 little pieces of fly poop. While I'm stratifying, you guys got to let me know in the comments what you guys prefer to watch. When I do these panning videos, I try to give you as much as I can without it being too much as far as the stratifying and the panning, and try to fast forward some of the panning because it takes so long to pan it down. I don't know if you guys like that. You want to do it in regular speed. I'm always curious to know what people prefer to watch. Because I mean, I started watching videos before I started doing them myself, and I kind of preferred the, I don't mind longer videos, I really don't. Because what I don't like is watching 2-minute videos, get interested in something, and then poof, it's gone. And then you got to find another video similar to it. I'm a fan of longer videos. And I know it's preference. You're going to have people say they like longer ones. You're going to have people say they like shorter ones. But just curious what you guys think. Bring it back gently, 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 gently. A little bit, not as much as the first two, but still got some fly poop in there and a couple little small flakes. All right there. Last pan. This will be a bigger one. But yeah, like I said earlier, you know what this is. It's an eBay purchase. I've never done that before. And a lot of the purchases or a lot of the pay dirts that you find on eBay, obviously you got to really be careful because anybody can sell anything on eBay. You're going to get a lot of people who rip you off, tell you that there's gold in there and there's no gold. You'll have people try to pass off pyrite as gold. eBay's been around a long time, and I haven't used eBay in a long time as far as selling stuff. I did it back in the 90s when it first came out. I used to sell baseball cards on eBay. But it's been so long since I've even dealt with eBay. I don't know how it works anymore. I don't know if people still use that same filter to determine who's good and who's not good. But yeah, when I used to do eBay, it was nothing but an auction. You would put a price on it. You would put a limit to how much that you're willing to give it up for, and you put it on the auction, and people met the, I forgot what it was called, reserve. You put a reserve on there. If I wanted something, I wanted to at least get $100 out of it, I put a $100 reserve. If the auction didn't meet that $100, I didn't have to sell it. But now it's just a simple, just buy it. You just sell it on eBay now. Let's finish her off. Oh man, look at that. All my flakes are at the bottom of the pan. That's a good amount of gold right there. Last pan, nice result. Cool, so that's it. Yeah, let's pour this out and see what we got. And I've got it in my boat. Took me a minute to get it in my boat, but here it is in my boat. So I'm going to let this dry. Then we will take it upstairs and we will look at it, weigh it, study it, all that good stuff, and then we'll get a value. All right, we're back in the room, and now let's go ahead and look at this stuff, weigh it. There it is. That's more than I thought it would be, to be honest with you, so I'm kind of pleasantly surprised. So we're going to weigh it, zero it out. Now let's pour it in and see what we got. What did I say? About 0.2 of a gram is what I would get. I wasn't too far off. 0.271 is what we ended up with. That's actually not that bad. I thought it would be a little less, like I said, but 0.271. I have to get on the Go calculator to get a better assessment of what kind of value we got on it. So let's go over there right now. Okay, so first of all, this is where I found this. The Go Pay Dirt 2.5 pound concentrate, placer nugget, pickers, flakes, prospecting. Looks like he has different size bags as well. I did pay $37.50 for it. So yeah, Paystreak prospecting, real miners, real gold, just like the old timers. 2.5 pounds of gold bearing pay dirt concentrates. That's exactly what I got. 100% authentic pay dirt only. No junk, no reruns, no backyard dirt. They classify it down to 1/2 inch minus to get rid of any large rocks. It does say it guarantees gold, but it does not give you an exact amount of what it guarantees, but that's okay. He's got 100% positive feedback, and he sold 1,524, so that's pretty good. Can't beat that. All right, so let's get out of there and get in the Go calculator and see what kind of value we got. So again, I got 0.27. It always changes. It actually says 0.274 now, so we'll put that in. 0.274. Gold price is $1922.78 as of today, which is when I'm recording this, which is September 10th. We will calculate $16.94. Not as good as I thought it would be. So let's see what kind of percentage we get. $16.94. Paid $37.50 for it. Calculate 45%. All right, so not as good as I was hoping it would be. I was hoping it'd be at least 50% plus. 45%. It's not terrible, but not great. I know I'm not going to make money off of this stuff, but anything under 50% I won't bother with again. But in all honesty, I was surprised that it was as good as it was. Usually when you find places like that who aren't big companies or whatever, even big companies will rip you off. Look at Golden Pay Dirt. They're the worst. You know, it was a gamble, and I knew I wasn't going to get some crazy return on it. 45% is okay, but not good enough for me to go out and say, hey, I got to buy them again. But overall, the Pay Dirt was really good. Easy to pan out. There was gold in there. All right, that does it for this review of the Paystreak Prospecting 2.5 pound bag of pay dirt that I got for $37.50. Got $16 plus back. And yeah, that was my first ever eBay purchase for pay dirt. I probably will do it again just because it's so hard to find pay dirt right now. And I've already done a lot of these other vendors. I don't want to keep repeating vendors over and over again. I'm trying to find new ones for you guys to see. But that one was not as bad as I would thought it would be. I appreciate everybody who did watch this video. Hope you got something out of it. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like button, share button, also the notification bell, ding. Every time I put out a new video, you guys will be the first to know about it. If you have subscribed, thank you so much for subscribing. I really do appreciate it. And until my next review or whatever I do, I will see you then. Until then, peace and love. And I will see you later. I did love and peace, but peace and love, same thing. Bye.